Today is going to be amazing. So pay attention. I'll be sharing my screen soon, and then we can forge ahead. Now, I want you to understand that what we have here is the most beautiful business on earth. And we have so perfected the system, redesigned the business, and right now our business has gotten to a level where people are asking us, are you sure what you guys are doing is network marketing? Because they can't believe the kind of system that we run. They can't believe the kind of success that people are having. They can't believe the kind of ideas that are coming up, and they can't believe that we are capable of having these ideas become real. And even those in AIM Global with us are also wondering the same thing. You need to take advantage of the fact that you're in this business. Take advantage of that fact. Because if you take advantage of the fact that you're in this business, you can build something very, very explosive. Not over the next 15 years, 20 years, but over a very short period of time. The truth is that you begin to see measurable results within 3 months of joining the business. Measurable results within 3 months if you take your business serious. Now, last week we started the 90 days game plan, right, across Team 247. So many leaders started the 90 days game plan. They started running the 90 days program. And in my group, we created a chat group for people who want to run the program on their own. And few people thought it wise to go into it. Others decided to relax and do things the normal way. Now, if you have been doing things you've always done, you will get things you've always gotten. If you want to take your business from where it is now to where you want it to be, you have to begin to do the things you have not been doing. One thing you cannot do is to wish 1 million naira monthly into your account. That cannot happen. You can't wish 1 million naira monthly into your account. You can't wish success into your business. You cannot obviously pray success into your business. Because what we have is a doing business. It's not a wishing business. It's not an assuming business. It's not a hoping business. It is a doing business. If you don't do the business, you don't have a business. It's as simple as that. And when you are there wishing and hoping and waiting, others are doing it and creating results. That's why Jim Rohn said, don't wish it were easier. Don't wish it were easier. Wish for more skill. Right? So instead of going, hoping and relaxing and thinking, oh, I hope this thing is going to be easy for me, I hope it works for me, you need to develop the skill to get it successful. And when you develop the skill, use the skill. They say success is equal to your level of success is equal to your level of skill multiplied by your level of action. Success is equal to skill times action. So if you have a lot of skills and you put in a lot of action, you have a lot of success. If you have no skill, you put in all the action, you will not have success. If you have all the skills and you don't put in any action, you will not have success. So for you to become successful, you must marry skills with action. And that's where many people are getting it wrong. You don't want to put in the action. You don't understand what this business can do for you. It breaks my heart when I see people in our team who are not doing well. In a team where you have all the tools and resources to become successful, you're not doing well. I told you this, that this can take you from where you are to where you want to be, this device. But the big question is, do you want it to do that for you? This is the solution to your house rent problems. This is the solution to your school fees problem for your kids. This is the solution to your money problems. This is the solution to the insults you receive because you are poor and broke. This is the solution to moving you from that house where you live, where there's trouble all around you, where you're not comfortable, to the house where you want to be. See the solution here. If you have this device on one hand You have our business, on the other hand. You have no right to be broke. You will be wicked to be broke. You know, I say you'll be wicked because you are taking what is somebody else's property to your own by force. That's theft. You have stolen property that belongs to another person and gave it to yourself. If you have this, you have our business and you are broke, right? That brokenness that you have is a stolen property. It's as simple as that. You see, the mindset, the mentality behind how you look at this business will to a large extent determine how far you go in the business. Some of you look at this business as if something you have an option of doing or not doing. That is a lie. If you are in this business, you have no right not to do the business. It will be a big sin for you not to do the business. And I will tell you why. If you are in this business, don't think you have the option of throwing it away and abandoning it. God is going to judge you for that. Some people say, why are you standing so? I said, that is the truth. And I'll explain to you why. Pay attention. Without apologies. In the Bible, there's a story called the parable of the talents. And let me tell you the parable of the talents. A rich man was traveling and he called out 3 of his servants. And to the first one, he gave 5 talents. To the second one, he gave 2 talents. To the last one, he gave 1 talent. And the man traveled, maybe he went somewhere around China or thereabout, and spent a while in China, spent some years, and came back to Nigeria. When he came back, he called his 3 servants. Oh, 3 of you come and sit down, come and balance your account. Let me know. I gave you 5, I gave you 3, I gave you 2, I gave you 1. Let me know what do you do with the money I gave you. The first guy came and said, Master, you gave me 1 talent, 5 talents. I took the 5 talents you gave me to Balogun market in Lagos. And I did my trading with that 1 talent. And I got, with that 5 talents, and I got 5 talents more. Here is your 10 talent. The Bible calls it talents, right? A talent is a unit of currency in ancient Israel, but let's use the literal word, what it means, talent. He said, here's your 10 talents. Give the master 10 talents. What did the master say to the young man? The master said, well done, good and faithful servant. Come and share in your master's joy. The second servant stepped forward. He said, Master, you gave me 2 talents. And I took the 2 talents you gave me and I went to Anodere market. And I traded with the 2 talents and I got 2 talents more. Here is your 4 talents. What did the master say to the young man? Well done, good and faithful servant. Come and share in your master's joy. Lesson number 1. Both people, the man that came with 5 talents and the man that got given 2 talents, got the same blessing from the master. Lesson number 1. If you use the talent you are giving, write that down. If you use the talent you are given by God, your blessing is the same. So it doesn't matter whether you have 1 talent, whether you have 100 talents. If you use your talents, your blessing is the same. God will bless it. Then out from nowhere popped out the guy with 1 talent. With so much rascality. Master, you gave me 1 talent. I knew you were a wicked man, reaping where you did not sow, and I was afraid. So I took your 1 talent, I wrapped it inside very strong pure water nylon, put 4 layers, went to my village, dug the iroko tree behind my village, under there, put it there, covered it very well, and I left it there. And I knew you were coming back today. So I went to the iroko tree and uprooted that talent. Look at it. It is the same exact one you gave me. Check the NAFDAC number, completely the same. Take your money back. What did the master do? The master said, take that talent from that idiot and give it to the man who has 5 talents. And told the man, you knew I was a wicked man. So why didn't you just take this money and give to the bankers so that on my return, I can have some interest? Lesson number 2. Even the Bible teaches you how to invest. Write it down. Lesson number 2. Even God teaches you how to make investments in the banks. Right? Let's not use the word banks. How to make investments. So why did you give it to them? So that on my return, I will have some interest. And the man was cast out and abandoned. Now let us ask ourselves a couple of questions. Number 1, did the master, when he was traveling, did he tell those people, take this money and go and do business? Yes or no? The answer is no. The master didn't tell them to go and do business. Did the master tell them, you will return the money to me when I come back? Yes or no? No, the master didn't say that. The master gave them the money. For all they cared, the master could have given them the money to go and spend. So get that lesson there. God has given you your talent. He doesn't need to come and tell you the talent, what to do with the talent he has given you. He has given you the talent. He doesn't need you to, he doesn't have to tell you what to do with the talent he has given you. Get those lessons. Lesson number 3. The man who was punished, did he embezzle the master's money? Did he run with the master's money? The answer was no. Did he trade and lose the master's money? The answer was no. Did he keep his master's money safe? The answer was yes. So far, I have not seen anything wrong he has done. Did he return the money to the master? The answer was yes, he did. What was his offense? Why was he punished? The young man was punished because of, did the master tell the boy to invest the money in the bank before leaving? No, he didn't say it. But what was the boy's problem? His problem was the poverty mentality, the mindset of scarcity, the mindset of poverty. You must tell me every single thing I need to do. I have a talent, I don't need to use my talent. It's my own talent. That was his problem. His problem was a problem of poverty. Poverty, not poverty of the pocket, because he had the money. The man that had 2 talents, only had 1 talent more than him. He had the money. So it doesn't matter how small you have, whether it's 1 account, 3 accounts, or whatever, it doesn't matter what it is. You have what it takes. His problem was that he refused to use his talents. And by refusing to use his talent, by refusing to put his talent to work because of his poverty mindset, he was punished by the master. So some of you now, you think because you have 1 account, you don't need to do the business. If you are in this business, you have no right to be broke. You have no right not to get people to know about this business through you, because you will not be using the talents God has given you. God has set you up in this business so that through this business, you can reach generations yet unborn. Let me talk about Ambassador Mike, our senior colleague. He's in the business. He started his business. He joined the business before us. What if he has refused? He refused to sign up into that business. What if? over 250,000 people today and counting in the Own Your Life campaign won't be there, or may not experience the level of success they are experiencing now or capable of experiencing in future, because they could have signed up to some other team that wouldn't be huge. AIM Global wouldn't be as big as it is in Nigeria, right? People won't be making enough money to take care of their family the way they are doing now, contributing to society, helping the less privileged. But because one man said yes, it changed thousands of people and millions of people. So you see, when you don't take your business serious, don't think it's about you. Don't think it's about you. This business is the great, what I like to call the great evangelism. Evangelism is not only when you carry the Bible and you read, right? Evangelism is also when you are able to reach out to people through that means God has put in your hand to change their entire life. That is also evangelism. And that is the calling that you have in this team. So don't think it is up to you. Don't think it is up to you. It is not up to you. You have a divine call to run this business successfully and reach out to people that God wants you to help turn their life around as a result of you taking your business serious. It's as simple as that. And that's the calling to me. That's entirely what I see in the business. Because I know that this business is more than me. It's not about me. The more you think of this business being about you, you cannot succeed. You are trying to bring industrial economy mentality into the connected economy. It doesn't work like that. Many of you are held back down now because of your industrial economy mentality. You want to run this business the way it is run, things are run in your office. The industrial economy mentality does not work here. In the industrial economy mentality, everybody is there to help you go up. You kill this one, you press this one, you backbite this one, you tell lies against this one, and you do all that. Doing that, you are rising on the food chain. You go to the village, you do juju, and you kill this one. You get assassinated, you kill this one, so that you're the only man standing. And once you stand there, everybody under you will start plotting out to kill you. And when they kill you and bring you down, another person climbs, they start plotting out to kill him. But the only way you can succeed in the connected economy is by helping others to rise. Help them to rise. Help them to rise. As you help them to rise, you know what they're going to do? They will hold you, raise you, and place you on a higher position, right, than them. Now, once you get to that higher position, what do you do again? You help them to rise. You help them to rise. You help them to rise to that position. They will carry you, place you up again. You still keep helping them. The reason they are carrying you is because you are helping them to rise. Network marketing is a business of people who love helping people. Network marketing is a holy business. It's a divine business. I'm telling you, if you go to heaven, if there's one business run in heaven, it is not going to be oil and gas. It's not going to be shipping, clearing, and forwarding. It's not going to be all those stuff. The only business I am sure, if there is business in heaven, is going to be network marketing. Because it is the only business that grows when you help others grow genuinely. Simple as that. So, gentlemen, let's go into the meat of the matter. Let's go into the discussion of today. For those of you who started the 90 days game plan a week ago, I want to congratulate you. I want you to intensify your efforts. I want you to understand what you went into. And for those of you who did not start, today is one opportunity for you to start again. Because something amazing is about to happen. Something powerful is about to happen. Pay attention. We're going to take you through all you can get from the 90 days game plan again. And we're going to restart that 90 days game plan today. And for those of you who are going to plug in everything is going to be amazing. And for everybody who is going to partake in the 90 days game plan, you have to indicate to your leader that you want to partake in the 90 days game plan, right? Your G leaders. There are 4 G leaders in the team. The 4 G leaders are going to keep a chat group of those in the 90 days game plan. Pharmacist Oni, Madam Sharon, Mrs. Nonye, myself. The 4 of us will keep a chat group for those in the 90 days game plan. And as we keep the group for those people, information is going to be passed inside that particular group. Are you with me? And I'm going to explain how you can be in the 90 days game plan. Now, for the strategy is going to change a little from what we discussed last week. So let me share my screen and we start. And as I discuss it, I will explain the strategies to you so you understand exactly what we need to do. And then within the course of the discussion, I am going to reveal something to you, very powerful, right? I'm going to reveal something very powerful. Okay, now let us look at the 90 days game plan, look at the project work manual, what we're going to be doing in the next 90 days, right? Now pay attention, because the next 90 days can change your life. What is the 90 days game plan all about? The concept was done by Eric Worre when he said that slow and steady does not win the race. Some of you want to grow, but you think that the way for you to grow is to do slow and steady, slow and steady, slow and steady. That's not how it works. Let me see your screen. Slow and steady does not win the race. If you want to grow, successfully, what you need to do is to be very fast and consistent for a period of time. If you are fast and consistent for a period of time, then you can build a very powerful business. You can no longer fall. When we have watched the video by Houghton Boggs, where he talked about how he built his business, he earns about 1.6 million naira per month. Talked about how he was able to build his business, and he started from what he did in day one. Day one, the number of people he exposed to the business in day one. Many of you don't expose people to your business, and you want to succeed, you want to grow. Meanwhile, people don't know that you are in business on your own. They think you are doing something. Even when you introduce yourself to them, you don't even introduce yourself to them as someone who is in this business. You introduce yourself to them, my name is, they call you in a gathering of 200 people, and people are introducing themselves. My name is John, I'm a doctor. My name is this, I'm a lawyer. And you will stand up and say, my name is Chinedu, I am an estate agent. How much did you get from estate agency that you're introducing yourself as one? When you're in this business, when you're supposed to tell them, my name is Chinedu, I develop business networks for the La Buena Vida. I help people generate income, generate funds to start a business, to fund businesses, and to fund projects without dropping collateral, without paying interest rates, and without paying back the funds that they have generated. That is what I do with people. Now the man is thinking, people who hear you will meet you during break time. Bro, please, can I have your card? Can I have your card? I would like to talk to you. Can I have your number? That's what they will do. If you're introducing yourself to anybody over the next 90 days, there is nothing that makes that say you should introduce yourself with an occupation by saying that I am a doctor, I'm a lawyer, using those phrases. No, you must not do that. Nothing stops you from introducing yourself using a paragraph. Nothing stops you from introducing yourself using a paragraph. My name is this, I do this, I help people do this, do this, do this, do this, and sell yourself. You have an opportunity to sell yourself at any time you want to introduce yourself. So sell yourself. That is how smart, rich people think. Because you don't know who is who. The man might not even be interested. He might get home and start talking to somebody. And there was even this guy who met in the boss that said he used to do this, blah, blah, blah. Say, please, I need his number. And that man becomes the person that takes your business to the next level. So for the next 90 days, you have to be conscious. So type it down now. For the next 90 days, I will be conscious of my business. For the next 90 days, I will be conscious of my business. Type it down. Stop sleepwalking in our business. That's what many people do. You sleepwalk through this business. You don't know what is happening. You are not conscious of what is happening. So there are 3 categories of people in the world. Those that make things happen. Those that watch things happen. And those that wonder what the hell happened. 3 categories of people. Where do you fall? In the next 90 days, where will you fall? Will you be one of those that will make it happen for you? Make it happen for your business? Make it happen and change your life? Do you know what the next 90 days can do for you if you run it successfully? How it can change your finances, change your family, change your children, send you to dream vacations, send your children, give your children the best of life, allow you to drive the best of cars. Will you make it happen for you in the next 90 days? Or will you be among those that will watch things happen? Some of you have sat down for 1 week and watched those who started this thing last week. That's what I'm talking about. You thought 90 days will never come to pass. 1 week had already passed and you are still watching. That's how it happened. But you know what's happening? 90 days has gone. It's funny, isn't it? Yeah. You thought they wouldn't go. 7 days have gone since last week. Those guys have started and you are still watching. So will you be among those that watch things happen? Or will you be among those that wonder what the hell happened? You wouldn't even know. Some people logged into this group so that their upline will see that they've logged in. And then they put off their pictures and guess what? They went to do some other thing. Some are not conscious of the fact that something will happen. They are not doing it. They are not watching it. They are not even conscious of the fact that something is happening. They will now come after 90 days. So, okay, let us celebrate those who have done the 90 days successfully. 90 days. Was there any 90 days plan? What happened then? How? Where? Why didn't they announce it? Because you people are not, you people are not, you use the word you people are not helping us. And imagine you people went and did a 90 days plan, you didn't inform us. There are people like that. You wonder what the hell happened. You never read what is going on in the chat group. You will never read your chat group. I got one of our team members and asked him, did you do this? So the person said, no, that she's not aware. I said, what do you mean not aware? She's not aware. I said, can I have your phone? She brought her phone out. I checked her phone. Over 1,700 unread messages. And some of you are one of them. Unread messages. So you want us to phone you every morning and give you the information? No. The next 90 days can change your life if you want it to change your life. And it is for only those who take action. Only those who take action. Right now, I know the number of people, I know the people that will take action. I know those that will do something in this business. I know them now. And some of you might be wondering why I say I know them. I know them, right? I know them because these are the people that are responding to the chats. So with something people have responded to the chat. We are 316 in this meeting now. Only 70-something people responded to the chat. The rest of them are watching what is happening. They don't make things happen. They are just watching those who are typing. And you are thinking, let me not even send any chat. After all, these people have already sent the chat. You don't know that by sending the chat to tell you to chat, to send, you are reprogramming yourself. You are programming your mind for success. We can do this without letting anybody send anything. Don't chat. We can do it. I can even shut down the chat room and nobody will send the chat. But by sending the chat, you partake in what is happening and you reprogram yourself. So, what is a 90 days game plan? A 90 days game plan is a business building strategy that is used to accomplish measurable outcomes and massive action in an accelerated amount of time. Simple. It is used to accomplish a measurable outcome and massive action in an accelerated amount of time. So what this kind of means is that within the 90 days game plan, you will compress time frames. What normally you would have done in 5 to 7 years, you bring it into 90 days, into 3 months. And you see that you start having the results you're supposed to be having in the next 10 years. You start having it within the next 6 months, thereabout, because of the activity you will do in 90 days. So what are the benefits you're going to receive now if you go through this 90 days plan with us? Right? What we are doing now, the rebranded 90 days that we are starting today, right? Those that have already started are there, so you are going to plug into what we are doing, right? And then there's a little change that we are doing that will help everybody become massively successful. Now, in our initial 90 days plan, we said, if you want to sign up for the plan, you have to pay 20,000 naira commitment fee that you will not get back. The only way you will get it back is if you win the 90 days challenge, right? The 30 days challenge, because it's a 30 days plan for them to win that cash prize, right? And that's the only way to get the money back, if you win. But we also told you that if you don't win, you also make a lot of money. You know why? Because let's say you are not, the plan is simple to recruit 20 people in 30 days, right? You recruit 20 and within the 30 days period of time, you win the prize. Or if everybody recruits 20 within the 30 days period of time, the man with the highest number of recruits within the 30 days wins the prize. Now, what if you didn't recruit 20? What if you recruited 10 only, not 20? And you paid 20,000 naira to come in. And we work with you because you see that you are following an intensive plan and you are able to sign up only 10 people. These are 10 people you may not have signed up if you didn't follow the plan. And the direct referral bonus from 10 people alone is 30,000 naira. You get your money back. The matching bonus from those people is 24,000 naira already. So you already have 54,000 naira already by simply recruiting 10 people, assuming it's even one account you have, by bringing out your own 20K to commit yourself to take it serious. But if you win, the whole grand prize put together comes into your pocket. That's the initial one. But today, we have changed the system. We're going to do a 30 days plan in month 1, a 30 days plan in month 2, a 30 days plan in month 3. Throughout the 90 days, there will be a 30 days, 30 days, 30 days plan. 3 months. At the end of each month, somebody wins the grand prize for that month. And for you to be able to plug into this one, we have removed the figures. It's no longer 20,000 naira. It is now 10,000 naira. So you will send out your 10,000 naira to your team leader, right? To your team leader. There is one grand prize across the whole team. All G leaders will put that figure together and everything together and send them to me, right? Send them to me. That is the one grand prize that you can win. Now, I need you to understand this. Some people will say, I am new, right? I can't compete with other people who are old. That is you selling yourself short. Don't believe that when it's ringing in your head. Don't believe it. Because there are people, some of the best recruiters now are people who are new in the business. They are new because they know they need to do this thing and outwit these people who have been there for time for a while, who think they cannot be outwitted. When we started the Own Your Life campaign, we came and beat people who were there 4 years before us. So you can beat anybody you want to beat in this thing and win it. You can do it. So don't let anybody tell you that you cannot do it. All you need to do is to follow the same system, because the system is the same. The same SMO checklist. All you need to do, use the same script and invite people into presentations as if that is the entry, that's the final thing you want to do before you die. And they will sign up. Don't let anybody tell you that you are new, and because you are new, you will not recruit like this man. No, that has nothing to do with it. In fact, that you are new means your blood is fresh. It means you are supposed to out-recruit every other person. So in month 1, the whole team puts their money together, and the man who wins it, 10,000 naira times the number of people who pay, wins the grand prize. We're going to have one chat group on which we're going to be editing the people. Now, some of you say it is only 256 people that can be on WhatsApp, right? No. WhatsApp can contain much more than 1,000 people. But you have to know how to join a group, right? And have much more than that number of people in the group. And I know how to do it, right? I know how to do it. So we are going to put it together. We are going to send out these names of people as the codes are piling, as what they are doing is piling up. And you can be one of those that will win. We're going to check everything step by step by step, where we're going to be recording everybody's payment. So you see, everybody's seeing it in real time, how it is happening. So for those people who started with 20,000 naira, the 20,000 naira is going to be divided for you into 2 months, right? So into 2 consecutive months. So for the month of, for this current month, the program starts from today to the end of June is the first month. From today to the end of June is month 1. Then the whole of July is month 2. The whole of August is month 3. So the program starts today, and today's date is 23rd March. 23rd March to the 30th of June is month 1. Then month 2, whole of July, month 3 up to 31st of August. So within this period of time, you can hit the grand prize. You can walk away with the total amount of money put together. All the 10,000 naira put together for the contest, you can win it. But when you pay 10,000 naira, do the business, do the work, feel as if you have committed yourself for something. And even if you sign up just 10 people, you will have made over 54,000 naira. That is the immediate payment. But do you know the activity that you're going to be making when those 10 people begin to run the business with us over the next 1 year? It is worth over millions of naira. So don't look at 10,000 naira. Look at the possibility of the growth of your business when those people that you sign up come under this intensive period of time and do something amazing. You would have built a huge business in 90 days. That's the next benefit you get. The kind of business you're going to build in 90 days is going to be huge. I'm going to be explaining to you what that is going to be like, the kind of money that you'll be seeing, right? And then you are going to qualify for an awesome Mercedes-Benz E-Class or a BMW 5 Series, right? Our car plan in our team, the car plan in Team 247, you can grab it, own one of these 2 amazing white vehicles, a Mercedes-Benz or an E-Class. And I'll also tell you how you can qualify to own one of these amazing cars over the next 6 months. I want to give you guys a secret. From December, the first batch of E-Class and BMWs are going to be given out in December this year. Then after that, every 4 months, we're going to give out another batch. Every 4 months, we'll give out another batch, right? So for now, we're going to be doing 3 batches in a year. 3 batches in a year, right? We are still looking at whether it's going to be 3 or 4 batches, but for now, we're going to be doing 3 batches in a year. Make sure you partake in your batch. The first batch is coming up by December this year. What that means is that you must work to qualify before December so that you be among those that will benefit from these amazing vehicles. And then finally, no, we've not started the presentation, but then the secret is here, right? It is out now. Guess what? We are going to Dubai. We are going to Dubai. Can somebody type down there? Dubai, here I come. I don't want anybody to type coronavirus. I don't want anybody to type lockdown. I don't want anybody to start telling me, but people are not traveling now, aircraft are this, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to know the negativity. The negative, sorry. We are aware of the negatives. But as is customary in the life of successful people, we take advantage of where we are now as we walk towards where we want to get to. Dubai, here I come. We are going on an amazing vacation to Dubai this year. We don't want to wait until the coronavirus has ended, then we start trying to qualify for Dubai. That is what the poor man will want to do. The poor man wants to wait. Let me wait. When they solve this problem, when do you think they're going to solve the problem? When they do this, I am going to. No. We are not waiting for that. That is how poor people think. For us, we will qualify now. We qualify now. And once we qualify, we put everything in place. The money, we put it in place. We send the money to our travel agents. We book our hotels. We do everything now. And guess what? It might come to us cheaper handling things down there, because right now the way things are, right? So this is the time to qualify, and your qualification starts today and ends on the 31st of August. 1 week later, the first week of September, we will publish the names of everybody in Team 247 going to the grand vacation to Dubai. And we are going to be spending between 7 to 9 days in Dubai. Not 5 days, 7 to 9 days. It's going to be exquisite. It's going to be amazing. Some of you might be flying first class to Dubai. Some of you might be flying first class to Dubai. So you need to make sure that you are ready for what we are bringing to you. We're not here to play. When we were telling people we're going to go to Dubai last year, they thought we were joking. But guess what? We went to Dubai and we came back. When we were telling people we were going to Mauritius this year, many people thought we were joking. Mauritius. Some people say, you guys are going to, okay, but this one you guys cannot go, blah, 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 blah. Guess what? You all know the story. We went to Mauritius and came back. Amazing. We went to Mauritius in the heat of the coronavirus. We went there, we came back. Team 247 is a crazy bunch of, it's made of a crazy bunch of people. Now we're talking about Dubai in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. I want to challenge you. Dream with us. Dream with us. Join us. Let us do something amazing. Join us. Because what we're going to do here, in 90 days, people would have qualified to go to Dubai. Whether you like it or not. Whether you go with us or not, we will go. Over 100 of us will go to Dubai. 100. It's going to be grand. It's going to be amazing. So, let us proceed. Let me show you first. Let me show you first a couple of stuff. I want to take you through the 10 steps to hitting your first million naira like I did the last time, so that you understand it clearly, right? So you will need to take notes for yourself as we advance. Number one, Your why, very important. Your commitment, your sacrifice, your permission from your loved one. You need to have permission from them. You need to determine your time, the time interval you're willing to put in the business. You need to clear your table of distractions. You need to get your tools. You need to announce it to the world. Warm up your list and visualize your success. These are the 10 steps you need to follow. Your why. Write down your reason for engaging in this 90 days challenge. When the why is big enough, the how is easy. Write down your why. Why are you trying to qualify for this? What do you want to benefit? Do you want to go on the grand vacation? Do you want to use the opportunity to get your car? Now, understand this. Pay attention. We are deciding to, we are using this to kill multiple birds with one stone. When you do the 90 days game plan, look at what you stand to benefit. 1, you stand to qualify for the Dubai trip. 2, you stand to be able to win a sizable cash flow every month for the next 3 months. 3, you take your business to the next level because your business becomes huge and begin to pay you millions of naira. 4, you qualify for the car plan. All these 4 things in one 30 days challenge is what you stand to get. If you go back home and sleep, if you refuse to do this 90 days game plan, oh my goodness, I will not call you a loser, but you are definitely not a winner because you are shortchanging yourself. You are living, you're giving your family a life of mediocrity when you know that you can give them everything that they ever wanted. I will not call you a wicked man. No. Because even if not giving your family things that you should give them because you are capable of getting it and giving to them can also be attributed to wickedness, I would call you that. But you're not being too kind with your family. That's what I will tell you. Because you have what it takes to change their lives. Whether it is 1 account, 15 accounts, it is the same. You have what it takes to change your life. Write down the reason why you sign up into, why you want to do this plan. Write the reason down. Do you want to give your children an amazing life? Do you want to build your business so that they can go to beautiful schools? Do you want to be able to change where you are living? Do you want to be able to do something to contribute to society? What is it that you want to do? Write it down. Very important. Write it down. If not, you will never start. Because when you know why you want to do something, then how you are going to do it will no longer be a challenge. You will have no problem starting to make your phone calls by 8 a.m. in the morning and make it until 12 midnight in the night. It will not be a problem for you, provided you know why you are doing what you are doing. But if you don't know why you are doing it, any fly that flies through your window becomes a challenge. When you write down your goals, you pull 43% accomplishment when you write down your goals. When you write down your goals and you have action commitments attached to it, right? You make commitments to do these things. It shoots up to 64% accomplishment. But when you have written down your goals with action commitments and a weekly progress report you send to your friend increases your accomplishment to 76%. So have somebody accountable to. Have somebody accountable to. It could be your wife, it could be your friend, it can even be your child. Call your children and tell them. Let them hold you accountable. You can make promises to them. Say that I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and at the end of 90 days, when I succeed in doing this, I will do this for you. I will do this for the family. And they will hold you accountable. And one of the worst mistakes you can make is to promise a child something. If you promise a child something, you're in trouble because you must accomplish it. They will remind you every morning you wake up. Second step, commitment. Commitment. So in the first step, I want you to write out your why. Write it down, right? For the second step, commitment. The commitment you need in this business is very, very important. There is a difference between interest and commitment. When you are interested in doing something, you do it only when it is convenient. That's what's happening to so many people. Only when it's convenient. I can come to my meeting when it's not convenient. It's convenient for me. I will attend the meeting when it's convenient for me. I will do it when it's convenient for me. The time for meeting is not convenient for me. I cannot wake up by this time, by 7 a.m. cell meeting. It's too early. I cannot wake up. Only when it's convenient to you, right? That is what you do when you are interested. Some of you now want to run the 90 days game plan. You are only interested. You will not be committed because it's not convenient for you. But when you are committed to something, you accept no excuses, only results. I am busy in my office. Yes, I am busy in my office. So what? Does my office send me on a vacation to Dubai? No. Does my office give me a car for myself? No. Does my office take care of my family? No. Will my office pay me the kind of money to live the dream life? No. But you are committed to your office. But you are not committed to the business. You only want to do this business when you're in the mood. When you do this business when you're in the mood, this business will pay you only when it is in the mood. But when you run this business without excuses, the business will pay you without excuses. Simple and short. But you must do your own part first. Then the business will do its own part. It is not the business that will do before you do. Don't miss the syntax. You have to do first before the business does its own. It's as simple as that. So your commitment to this project, if you want to hit it successfully, change your life, change the life of your family, is not 99%, it is 100% commitment. 100% commitment. There's a difference between commitment and time. I'm not saying you should 100% of your time. I'm saying 100% of your commitment. Time means that's the only thing you do. No. Commitment means, yes, you are going to work, yes, you are doing other things, but even there, what is uppermost in your mind is the business. So you no longer see your colleagues in the office as your colleagues in the office. Because of your commitment to this business, your colleagues suddenly become 4,800 naira. As you are seeing your boss passing, you are seeing 4,800 naira times 15 walking all over the office. As you see your colleague sitting next to you, he's asking you. Yes. Okay. We had network challenge. Even village people cannot stop us this time around. So they think they can tamper with our network. There are plenty more dems here. As anyone goes, we bring another one. We connect today and today. So you see, your commitment must be 100%. So when you're in the office, wherever it is you are, you see everybody as a potential for you in the business. 100% focus. So that's what is in your mind from morning till evening. That's what is your mind. Face your fear. Commit to face your fear for the next 90 days. Commit to face your fear. What you should do over the next 90 days is to make so much calls, right? So much calls. Let people be telling you no, no problem. You don't have time to even pay attention to their no. Because the moment they have told you that no, you are looking for the next person to tell you no. For the next 90 days, invite like never before. And do you know what is on the other side of invitation? It's recruitment. The more people are telling you no, the more yes they're telling you. The more they tell you no, the more yes they're telling you. And guess what? The more your account balance is swelling. So if you understand that in our business, we are getting people to talk to people, let them even tell us no. That is what shows our account balance. Because the more we are talking and they're telling us no, the more yes we are getting. Commit to show the world that you're a winner. Commit to show your friends that you're a winner. Commit to show yourself that you're a winner. Commit to show your family that you're a winner. Commit to tell yourself that you are worthy of success. Because that is who and what you are. Commit to it. You are supposed to be a winner. Don't accept anything less. The next 90 days can change everything for you. Make the commitment, I will run the next 90 days and redeem my family from the shackles of poverty. I will run the next 90 days, give my family the most beautiful life. I will run the next 90 days, and at the end of this coronavirus pandemic, I will take my family on a grand vacation. I will do this because my family is worthy of success too. Show the world that you're a winner. Let me tell you, it is worth it. Prove yourself strong. Don't hold yourself down. Don't tell yourself, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this, it's difficult, I know who I am. You don't know who you are. In case you don't know, you're a human being created by God, put on earth to dominate. In the book of Genesis, after creation, God said, go into the world, right, and subdue it. Subdue it means dominate the world. That's what God has put in you, the capacity to win. So don't tell yourself you know yourself. You don't know yourself. That's why someone said, man, know thyself. You don't know yourself when you think you're not a winner. Go and prove it yourself. I want to challenge you. Don't focus in the next 90 days. Don't focus on whether you're making money. Don't focus on the money. Don't look at the money you are making for the next 90 days. What you should focus on over the next 90 days is the process, is the activity. If you're supposed to make your calls, make the calls. If you're supposed to make calls, make the calls. Work with your team members, people who sign up with you during this period, work with them. Anybody in your team right now should not be a source of disturbance to you. Show them what they need to do, let them do it. If you're there trying to micromanage your team, you're trying to do this for all of them, you will not do anything in the next 90 days. Do not micromanage anybody. Focus on the process, do the activities, and the result at the end is going to be massive for you. Who will hold you accountable? Write the name of the person who will hold you accountable. Write the name of the person who will hold you accountable. Write the name now, very important. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. What will you sacrifice for the next 90 days? There's a saying, if you don't sacrifice for what you want will be the sacrifice. That's simple. If you don't sacrifice for your dream car, you don't make any sacrifices to get your dream car, it means you have automatically sacrificed your dream car. If you don't make sacrifices for a happy home, it means you have sacrificed your happy home. If you don't make sacrifices to get yourself to Dubai, it means you have sacrificed Dubai. You sacrifice something when you give that thing away. So what sacrifices will you make? I tell people there are 3 things you must do to become successful. Number 1, you must determine your goals clearly. That is your why. Write down your goals clearly. Number 2, determine the price you need to pay to attain your goals. The price you need to pay to attain your goals, right? Price can be the sacrifices you're going to make, the things you're going to do, the inconveniences you have to go through. Determine them. Number 3, you need to pay the price. Pay that price, do that sacrifice, and then you will become successful. So what do you need to sacrifice? What are you willing to sacrifice for the next 90 days in order to concentrate? What are you willing to sacrifice? Is it your time on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, right? What will you sacrifice? For 90 days, can you afford to say that you wouldn't watch those things that have been taking your time all day? What will you sacrifice? Your favorite TV program, Netflix, sports show, what is it you will sacrifice? Lazy activities, hanging around people, right? Hanging out with people who don't contribute to you, video games, too much sleep. What will you sacrifice? You need to make sure you sacrifice those things that are not going to help you. Write down the list of things you want to sacrifice now. Write them down. Write them down. Very important. Write them down. I'm not asking you to write them down in the chat group. I'm asking you to write them down in your notebook. Write down what you will sacrifice. All these we're asking you to write down, you need to write it down in your book, in your notes. Asking permission shows respect and guarantees an interested audience. That's one of the things we do when we run presentation. We say, okay, can I just have your 5 minutes of your time to do this? Then after a while, can I have 2 minutes of your time to do this? Right? It's very important you have permission. You need permission from your loved ones. That's step 4 for you to do this. From your loved ones, people around you at home, your children, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your parents, your upline, your upline, right? Your loved ones at home with you, not your friends. You don't need permission from your friends. Many people take this issue of friendship to the next level, and because of that, they reinforce the bond of communal poverty. Right? That's what most friendship does. It reinforces the bond of communal poverty. You can't become successful. You can't let others in your friendship zone become successful. Because of that, you all form that intense, strong, unbreakable bond of poor friends. You don't need their permission to succeed. So you need to negotiate with your loved ones in your life, your family, your children, your spouse, right? So that they give you the permission to succeed. Take permission from people that might slow you down, because these are people that are capable of slowing you down. Take permission from them. Take permission from them. Right? Let them know what you want to do. Let them know you're going to be engaged for 90 days. Let them know it is only for 90 days. See? Some people say, I will do this, I will do Project Dubai, here we come, Project Dubai, here we come. Guess what? They have already logged out of this meeting. It's not in what you say, it is in what you do. They are not even patient enough. They have already logged out. When we said that, we're about 360 people there, 320 people thereabout in the team. Now we are 299. 21 people have run away. So they didn't even survive 15 minutes, not to talk of 90 days. Take permission from the people that might slow you down. Very important. Let them know what you want to do. Take permission from your children. Tell them, I'm going to be busy for the next 90 days. Would you give me the strength and the support I need for 90 days only to run this? After 90 days, I will be very available. After 90 days, I will take you on a vacation. After 90 days, I will buy you that bicycle I want to buy you, right? Tell your kids, hold me accountable for the next 90 days. Will you give me the commitment, the space, right, for me to run for 90 days and change the life of our family? Take permission from them. Parents, siblings, spouses, children, religious superiors, very important. Because some of us are holier than the Pope. So when it comes for you to do something like this, you go and meet your pastor. Pastor, I want to do this, and they tell you, don't do it. Don't do it. The man is massively successful. You are broke. You want to change your life, you say, don't do it. Be coming for Sunday, weekday service, Thursday fellowship gathering, Monday get together meeting, Wednesday, this, you know. Tell them it's only going to be for 90 days. I will pray at home. It will be for 90 days. Let me change my life and the life of my family. Take permission. What can you ask them to help you with so that you can have 100% focus on your business, on your 90 days activities? Get people to help you. Get them to help you. Let them step in and fill the gap for you. Write down the names of people. Right? Write down their names. People who you need to take permission from, write down their names. Get people to help you to do things. If you're the one washing clothes, you can look for someone who can wash your clothes for you, pay them a little money. Never do in the next 90 days, never do by yourself what somebody can do for you. And if somebody can do it for you, get somebody to do it for you. This is not the time to carry your dog and go dog walking. You're going dog walking with your dog. Your dog won't die in 90 days' time. This is not the time for you to start telling him, I don't have a house help. I'm not the type. I don't really want to have a house help. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. It's poverty talking through you. So you don't want to, you want to raise your children on your own. You want to do this. You don't raise a child on your own in the African society. It is because you have too much time on your hand. That's why you're talking about raising your children on your own. You need the help of others. in the villages those days, right? Even in towns those days, your child does something outside, the neighbor will finish flogging your child, flogging you, right? After flogging you, they will bring us back home to our parents, tell our parents what they have done, and tell our parents there's no need flogging him, I have already flogged him. Our parents will tell them, thank you very much, God bless you, and bring cola and give them for flogging us outside before bringing us back home. But now you tell your child, somebody tells your child, shut up at home, outside. And the child, mommy, you tell me shut up. And then you come and meet you go and fight the person. Because you think you can bring up your child alone. You don't bring up a child alone. A king is not brought up by one person. A king is brought up by a group of people. That's what makes you a king. Because they teach you too many things, and you become who you are supposed to be. So get people to step in and help you within this period of time. Get them to step in and help you. If you are the CEO of Nigerian breweries, you won't tell me that you're going to take it, you're going to be the one to train all your children by yourself alone. Can't do that. There are bigger responsibilities there too. So let people step in and step in for you, right? Get permission from your, negotiate with them. If you don't, they can slow you down or distract you. What you can say is simple. I want to secure our financial future by stabilizing this new business for the next 90 days. I am prepared to work very hard for 90 days. Will you give me the space and grace in order to make that happen? Will you do it for me? Say it to your spouse, say it to your loved ones. It's only for 90 days. And it's not for every day in the 90 days. 6 days a week. Take 1 day off. Use that 1 day to refresh. If you have to wash your clothes, you wash your clothes. You want to watch Netflix, you watch Netflix. Whatever you want to do, use that 1 day to do it. But for 6 days, burn this business like your life depends on it, because your life does depend on it. The trouble is that you think you have time, and that's the truth. 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago, when we launched the 90 days plan, some people thought they still have time. They will join later. It's been 7 days. Determine your time. If you want to change your life permanently through this business, then below are the price you have to pay within the 90 days time period. If you're a part-timer who goes to work every day and comes back after work, make sure you put in 4 to 6 hours after work. Some people say, 4 to 6 hours. Yes, it's only for 90 days, you won't die. Close by 5, you put in 6, 7, 8, or 7, 8, 9, 10. That is by 10 o'clock, you're done. If you want to add it up to 6 hours, you make it up to 12 midnight, and you go sleep again. You wake up by 5 a.m. the next morning. 5 hours of sleep is okay for you. Rich men don't sleep. It's poor men that have time to sleep. If you're a full-timer, you need to put in between 8 and 16 hours daily. So how many hours are you prepared to put in over the next 90 days to grow your business? How many hours? Write it down there on your own now. Write it down and commit to it. Commit to it. Clear distractions. What distractions are currently in your life that you can eliminate now? Or something you can put on hold for the next 90 days? Write them down. Focus comes from eliminating distractions. Simple. If you eliminate distractions, then you can focus. They say where focus is, there energy flows. So whatever is going to be your distraction, write the distractions you need to clear. One of the first distractions I want you to write down is my current team. Your current team will be your biggest distraction, because the moment you start this 90 days game plan, all of them are going to come to you. I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it from all over the place. I don't even answer those people. If you want to do the business, there is something we call the SMO checklist. Take the SMO checklist, read through it, and do the activities of the SMO checklist. Simple. You don't need me. When you do the activity in the SMO checklist, commit to it, do it. Look at what is written there and do it. You don't need me to tell you to do what to do. It is already written down for you to do. So your team are going to be your current distraction. Write their name here. This is the time when you need to develop your skills. At the initial time you make a lot of mistakes. You must not sign everybody you are trying to close down. You mustn't sign all of them up. Some of them are going to be used for you as practice, target practice. You can also do role play. Meet somebody, call your friend. Okay, let us practice how to close people down. So somebody says, I don't have time. What will you say? You try and say something, your friends try and say something, record what you are doing. Record it. After you've recorded it, go through your recording and see what you said. You can go home and practice on somebody. Call your friend, sit your friend down. Say, John, please, I want to practice something on you. I signed up into the network marketing business, and even though I know that I am not supposed to be the one doing all this talking, because for the next 90 days, I want to take my business to the next level. So I want to practice on you. Can I practice on you? I know you're my friend. Can I practice on you? I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm going to practice on you how to show you the presentation. And after that, I am going to practice on you, right? How to close down to ensure that you sign up. So I'm going to practice on you. Can you do that for me? Right? That is also another way of recruiting. If the guy says, yes, I'm going to do it for you, say, great. Now, what I'm going to do, I will send you this video now, right? I want you to finish watching this video. Once you are done with the video, I am going to try and close you down. I'm going to try and see if you can sign up. I want to practice on you, right? And probably practice on 5 or more people and thereabout to get good in this. This is something I want to do. Can you do it for me? If the man is a good friend, he will say, yes, no problem. Send him the video. Let him watch the video. He can watch it in front of you. Once he's done watching it, they say, okay, let me try and close you down now, right? I am just practicing. And you practice. And as you are practicing, record what you are saying. Record it. When you are done, you listen to it very well. You listen to it. Ask him, okay, where do you think I didn't do well? What didn't I do well? Show me where I didn't do well. Let him tell you what you didn't do well, right? So, okay, can I do it now and practice on you again? Right? He says yes. So what do? You practice on him now. You correct what you think he might have said you did wrong, right? And after correcting it, you practice on him again. By the time you have done practicing on him a couple of times, guess what you're going to do at the end? So, John, how do you think I did? Was it very okay? The guy said, yes, very, very good. Good. So why don't you just start this business right away? Why don't you just start the business right away? You've done a presentation, he has helped you, you have practiced and everything. Tell him, why don't you just do it right away? Worst case scenario, he will tell you he's not interested. But he has seen the business. What you need to do next, you might even have to plug him on a 3-way call for your leader to not come and close him down. But the intention was not to close him down. The intention was for you to practice. Because this is the time when you need to practice. Because your leaders will not have the time to be closing people down for you. This is your time to practice and learn how to close people down. So you have to go through our presentations, you have to go through our trainings and learn this, right? So we will clear our desk of all distractions, especially distractions that will come from our team members. Other distractions that you might have, write them down now. Get the tools you need. Get the tools you need to grow your business. What are the tools you need for the next 90 days? Your hardcover notebook, right? You have to get it. Your SMO checklist, you have to get it. 444 worksheets, your 2020 diary, one of the most important tools, so you can use it to document the activities, the discussion you're having with people. And as people tell you they will do something, move it to the date they say they will do it and cancel it from the previous date. So if I look at your diary on the back pages, I should be seeing things that have been cancelled. But in front, I should be seeing appointments you are fixing. Once you follow your diary every morning, the first thing you do, you call the calls on your diary, and before you know what's happening, your business becomes automated. You need a La Buena Vida video, right? Our presentation video, you need a video, because if you want to succeed over the next 90 days, most of your presentations will be done by sending people to watch a video, sending them a video to watch. That's what most people will be doing, right? We're going to have a permanent video on Zoom that you can actually just send to people to watch. Send them to Zoom to watch it. If you can put the video on YouTube, we can get that done, put it on YouTube, so you can actually send them to that link, let them go there and watch it. I think I'll put it on YouTube. So they watch the video. Right? Please, some of our leaders here, remind me to put it on YouTube so that people can watch it on video. You need the La Buena Vida video launch, the two La Buena video launch. One of them done by Ambassador Vincent, the other one done by Ambassador Nefo for Team 247. You need it. You need the tools hand on hand, because these are going to be used as follow-up tools. You need a question and answer PDF. You need the explanation of the comp plan, right? The leaders, please, Marjorie, please write that down. All this is we need, right? Also include the explanation of the comp plan, include the question and answer PDF, include that our explanation video, include a short Laguna Vida video. We need all those tools. All those tools are going to be sent into the groups where these people are running the game plan. You need the invitation scripts. You need to have Zoom on your phone, Zoom app running on your phone. You need to have it. If you can pay for the Zoom app of the Zoom Pro plan that gives you 100 people to talk to for an unlimited number of time, better for you. Better for you. It's not expensive. Better for you. The success is making sure that we have the right tools, and secondly, that it's being used correctly. So make sure you have the right tools to grow it over the next 90 days. If you want it, announce it. Announce your startup. Don't be a secret agent in the business. Announce to people who matter to you with the phrase below. During this time, I am not going to be around a lot. I'm going to be busy doing a project. Proclaim it and start. Tell them what you want to do over the next 90 days. Tell them you're going to change your finances over the next 90 days. Tell them that over the next 90 days, my life is going to undergo a radical transformation. I'm going to build my business and I'm going to change my life. Invite them to join you in the announcement. But if they refuse to join you, no problem. Go to what you're doing. Announce it. Warm up your list. Warm up your list. Send them up what they call a warm-up message, right? Open your phones, write 500 names on your contact list. This is not the time to write 100 names or 200 names. Write 500, write every possible name you can write it down. You are about to become a millionaire. Behave like one. Got that right? I said you're about to become a millionaire. Behave like one. Send them warm-up message below to them. It's a warm-up message I composed, right? Good morning, Tunde. How are you? I hope you are doing well. I am just checking up on you, on all my friends during these troubling times. I want you to know that I prayed for you today. We shall get through this together, right? So how do you do this? You don't want it to be a lie. So when you wake up in the morning, pray for all your friends. Pray for all your friends. And when you do that, if you are telling somebody, I prayed for you today, you are not telling a lie, right? So you need to take a screenshot of this if you're using a phone, or you snap your screen, right? Snap what is on the screen right now, that message, and then use that. We're still going to be sending out these messages to everybody in the who is going to be running the plan, right? The 90 days plan, right? So warm up your list. By the time you send somebody a warm-up message now, such a message now, and the person receives it, and then you call this person up, or you try to send the person, you try to invite the person with an invitation, send the person an invitation over the next 1 week, the guy will not be so difficult with you, because he has gotten an amazing message from you that warms his heart up. So warm these people up, so that when you are sending them these messages, you can become, you are not going to be a stranger to them, even though they know you. This message can also warm up people that you don't know. You have their contact on WhatsApp. You can just say, hello, good morning. I happen to have your contact on WhatsApp. I may not know how I may not remember how I met you, but I hope you are doing well. I'm just checking up on you and all my friends during these troubling times. I want you to know that I prayed for you today. We shall get through this together. God bless you. Even if you send this message to the devil will warm up. I know some people will just ask, how did you get my number? Those people that feel that they have only them need to have their own number. How did you get my number? Normally, I tell those people, even 419 have your numbers. Even 419 people have been calling you up and down, right? And I'm just wishing you well, and you're asking me, how did I get my number, right? Now, I don't normally say that. I don't want you to go and say that. I don't say that all the time. It depends on what the person is telling me. If you tell me how did I get your number, I explain to you. And if you don't like what I'm saying, then I can tell you, even 419s have your number. They have been calling you. I'm just calling to wish you well, right? Great. Then the last one is for you to visualize your success. Visualize your success. I need you to think about it. Envision that you have finished your 90 days program. Imagine that today is the end of your 90 days. How does it feel to have effectively run the 90 days program? How does that make you feel? That you said you were going to do something and you did it. right? How does it feel to have a team of fresh people who are excited, motivated, empowered, and passionate people looking at you with gratitude for the opportunity to have been able to do something special with you? How would that make you feel? If you can visualize it, you can achieve it. Visualize your success. Tell yourself that you have done this. Sit down now and think 90 days from today, I have done this. 90 days ago, my team was only made up of me and a few people who are not forward thinking. But over the next 90 days, today, my team is made up of 631 very serious-minded people. How would that make you feel? That you did this in 90 days. You now know that if you put your mind to do something, it will be done. There's a risk that will happen as you begin to do your 90 days game plan. For every day that passes by, it gets diluted. The only thing that will ensure it doesn't get diluted is by you thinking about your goals over and over again. When you wake up every morning, tell yourself, I am running the 90 days game plan today. I will be very effective today. I will run my business massively today because today is day 1 of my 90 days. I will run my business today. I will be very effective. I will do what I need today because today is my day 20 of my 90 days plan. Keep yourself on track, right? You can actually get a white cardboard and paste somewhere that you are seeing. Paste it somewhere, a white cardboard. Don't say you're going to use your phone. No, paste it somewhere. Right on that white cardboard. For every day you wake up in the morning, you write it there, day 1. You go accomplish. When you come back in the night, after accomplishing it, you cross day 1. Day 1 accomplished. You wake up in the next morning, day 2, you write day 2 on the cardboard. When you are done for day 2, you cross it, day 2 accomplished. Make sure you tick those things on days you do your activity. Very important. Right? So how do you feel about your family and friends congratulating you, encouraging you, especially the ones that were resistant or skeptical? Those that didn't think you can do it, how will you feel? Those people you told you would do this, how will you feel? Acknowledge and embrace how you feel. And as you begin your preparation process, you will embark with energy, passion, and a drive to succeed. How do you feel now? Write down how you are feeling currently. Write it down in your books. How do you feel now? Assuming that this has been done, how do you feel? Now, let us look at the structure of the game plan so that you understand exactly what you need to do. Pay attention to the structure of the game plan. Let's analyze the whole thing now. In month 1, let us assume that you sponsored 20 people, right? Sponsored 20 people. I will still be telling you how you're going to qualify for other stuff. So look at how you can raise good money in business now. So the plan is simple. In your first 30 days, you will have to recruit 20 people in your day 1, in your month 1. So your income analysis for month 1, you will personally sponsor 20 people in 30 days. Meaning you are going to work the next 30 days massively. And our first 30 days is from today until the 30th of June. That is our first 30 days. Yes, I know it is not 30 days, but for this business, it's our first 30 days. Personally recruit 20 people like crazy. If you do that, your income from what you have done by yourself will be 108,000 naira. And this is assuming you have only 1 portfolio and all the people you signed up came with only 1 portfolio each. So what are the instructions? Sign into the 90 days challenge. Recruit your 20 mastermind group members within 30 days. Anyone that recruits the highest in 30 days will walk away with the total prize money. So that 10,000 naira people are putting together, anyone that recruits the highest number of people within 30 days will walk away with the total prize money. Month 2, your 20 will connect 20 each with you working with them, right? Now, what are you to do? Teach your 20 mastermind group members to recruit their own 20 each in order to grow fast. You are the one that will work with them to get that done, right? So we are going to be working with them to get 20 done. So once you have recruited your 20, your next target is to work your 20 to do their own 20. Work your 20 to do their own 20. That is big. So when your 20 now are recruiting their own 20, put them into the 90 days program, ensure they understand it, and the only way they can understand it is for them to watch this video, which is being recorded. So once they watch the video for the 90 days plan, they can also plug in their own people and get it done. Anyone that recruits the highest in 30 days walks away with the prize money in the second month. Your income for that second month is going to be 960,000 naira. This is still assuming that you have one portfolio and all your downlines are starting with one portfolio. There will be 400 people in your team. This is crazy cash flow. By month 3, your income analysis in month 3, your 400 people now will connect 20 each by following the plan. Yes, I know some people are saying, but what if that's 100% success? What if some people recruit more than 20? But pay attention when it comes to that. That is 8,000 people in your team. You teach the new 20 masterminds to recruit their own, right? So how do you teach them? You teach them and get them to do that by working on your own personally sponsored 20. So you will teach your 20 how to teach their 20. You will work with your 20 and teach your 20 how to work with their own 20. Those want to teach their own 20 how to work with their own 20. And because you guys are following a simple duplicating system as contained in the SMO checklist, compressed form, you're going to build. And the person with the highest amount of wins the prize money. That month, you can make up to 19.2 million naira. Very huge. You need to understand how powerful what we're saying is. Now, let's look at the summary, because some people have been looking at that figure and saying, this is big, blah, blah, blah. The income on the right are possible if you have one portfolio and all your downlines have one portfolio. So your income analysis comes to something like this. Your first 30 days, 108,000 naira. Your second 30 days, 960,000 naira. Your third 30 days, 19.2 million naira. The total income in 90 days is 20.2 million naira. 50% success rate, you're making 10 million naira. 30% success rate, 6 million naira. 10% success rate, 2 million naira. Question: can you run this 90 days game plan and succeed at 10%? The answer is yes. So for those of you who have been calculating and saying, it might not work like this, we're not even looking at 100%, we're not looking at 90%, we're not looking at 40%, we're not even looking at 20%, we're looking at just a 10% success rate. See what you get. Do the plan. If you have 3 portfolios, 3 accounts, now look at how we define 3 accounts. The income figure on the right is possible if all your downlines start with 1 portfolio each. You are the only one that did 3. They did 1. You only did 3. In first 30 days, 156,000 naira. Second 30 days, 1.9 million naira. Third 30 days, 38 million naira. Total income in 90 days, 40 million naira. 50% success, you have done 20M. 30% success, 12M. At 10% success, 4M. 3 portfolios in 90 days. Is that good money or crazy money? Crazy money. You failed the exam. At 10%, you have failed your exam. You failed into 4 million naira. What are the possibilities if you did 7 portfolios? 7 portfolios. 7 portfolios. Your income analysis is like this. You did 7 accounts. Every other person did 1 account, not 7, 1. Your income analysis in your first 30 days, 184,000 naira. Second 30 days, 2.4 million naira. Third 30 days, 49 million naira. Total income in 90 days, 52.6 million naira. 50% success rate, 2.6 million. 20% success rate, 15.7 million. 30% success rate, sorry, 15 million. And 10% success rate, 5.2 million naira. At 10%, 5.2 million naira. Very possible. And then for the 15 centers, it means that only you did 15 accounts. The rest of the people that signed up under you started with one account each. Your income analysis in day one is 232 million naira. By day 30, 3.4 million naira. By day 60, 69 million naira. You will have done a total of 7.72 million naira. 50% success rate is 36 million naira. At 30% success is 21 million. At 10% success rate, 7.2 million naira. You can see why you need to do the business. Even at 10% success rate, you create huge income. And you qualify to have one of your cars. And how do you qualify for the cars? I mentioned it the other time. Very simple. When you generate the income below in a 6-month period of time, you qualify for one of these cars, right? Qualify to be plugged into one of these, into the car plan, so as to get one of these cars. What is this? If in the first month of qualification you make 300,000 naira, you can see that the 90 days game plan is designed to help you achieve all these things in one package. 300K month 1, month 2 350K, month 3 you make 400K, month 4 450K, month 5 500K, month 6 600K. We want to see this type of progress for 6 months, right? What that means is that you have qualified to be plugged into the Team 247 car plan, right? For you to acquire a BMW X5 Series or a Mercedes-Benz E-Class. Very powerful, very simple. And for what people are waiting for, how do you qualify for the amazing destination event to Dubai? Pay attention now. For those of you who want to go to Dubai, this is what you need to do to qualify. You have to personally sponsor 20 people by yourself in 90 days. So between today, now, and the end of August 31st, you will have sponsored by yourself 20 people. Don't confuse this for recruiting 20 people in 30 days, right? Recruiting 20 people in 30 days will allow you win that prize money, and that's what you need to do to build a very fantastic business in the 90 days plan. But even if you don't recruit 20 people in 30 days, for you to go to Dubai with us, within 90 days, you will have personally recruited 20 people. So be in the recruiting game. It is not one person coming with 15 accounts, you say you have 15. No, it is not 15 codes. It is 15 human beings who sign up. Whether it is 15, it is 20 human beings who sign up. Whether it is 20 people with 1 account, 20 people with 3 accounts, 15 accounts, or a mixture of it, 20 people must have 20 different usernames and passwords that you brought in by yourself and sponsored, not the one somebody signed up under you. 20 in 90 days. That's asking you to do something that is very, very small. With the SMO checklist done very well, you can do it in 1 month. 2, you must generate 300 group codes in your team, right? Not anybody in your team, but from what we call non-qualifying legs. So if you have your left leg and your right leg, right, Mr. A and B, if Mr. A and Mr. B are not trying to qualify, it means whatever A and B are doing are going to count for you to qualify. But if Mr. A is qualifying and Mr. B does not want to qualify, it means whatever Mr. A is doing will not count for you. Only what Mr. B is doing is going to count for you from non-qualifying legs. Now, don't go and stop, say you won't tell your team members about this so that they won't qualify. No, that would be wicked. And if we get to know that you hear the information from them, you will not qualify, right? So you need to let everybody in your team know. And guess what? As they are trying to qualify, you are building your business. The ultimate aim of our doing this business is to build a business. So let them try to qualify and build a business. What that means that you need to work with other legs, create new legs in your team, and work with those legs so that you can qualify, right? So 300 codes in total must be generated from what we call non-qualifying legs. Each code value is 2,000 naira. Each code value is 2,000 naira. I will explain what I mean by code value later, right? This is something that we develop in our team 247, and we use this to help us get our team to qualify. Only those who sign up in the first 30 days can count for you as qualifying legs, provided they are not working to qualify themselves. So if you want to qualify for the Dubai project, the new people who are signing up into your business, who want to go and who you want to join in the qualification, must be signed up between today and the 30th of June. Anybody you sign up from 1st of July will not qualify to go to Dubai. They can qualify for the next one that will be coming up, but not for this coming one, right? So they can also build their business, run the game plan, build their businesses, qualify for start their car plan. They can start their car plan qualification, but they're not going to be going on the trip. The people that will go on the trip are those that are signing up between today and the 30th of June. It is very important to understand, between today and the 30th of June, these are the only people that can go on the vacation. So if somebody signs up from the 1st of July, that person is not going on vacation. But you will need to work with that person very well now, so that the point that you can generate, the code that you and that person is generating, will count for you to go on vacation. So you see, we did that so that somebody doesn't just come up and in July and then signs up and says, I want to go on vacation, and you have struggled to get that person in, and the person now cuts you off completely because he wants to qualify, so you can no longer qualify, right? So you see that we are trying to help. So for you to succeed, you have to go crazy in June, in the month of June. Between now and the month of June, recruit like crazy. And when you recruit like crazy, you have the people that are inside who can qualify for the trip, right? So as you are working with them, their businesses are growing. Then any other person you sign up in July, work with the person like crazy, because those ones are not going to qualify for the trip, but work with them to start their car plan. They can get their cars. Work with them to build their businesses over the next 90 days. As you do it with them, whatever cost they are generating is counting for you, so you can go on a free vacation. I hope that is very clear. So those who sign up from the Scrum month cannot join the qualification program, even if they generate the codes. They will be plugged into the next vacation program. That's where we're going to plug them, right? In the next vacation program. But for this current vacation program, no, we are not going to plug them on that one, right? The trip duration is 7 nights in Dubai. We have not concluded whether it's going to be 7 nights or 9 nights, right? Which will be either 7 or 9, depending on what we come up with eventually. And right now, our travel agent is already looking for resorts for us in Dubai, right? So we don't just want to go to a hotel. We want to see if we can go to a resort, an all-encompassing resort, because some of these resorts, the moment you get there, it has everything you need. You don't need to go out for anything, right? So we want you to enjoy yourself, we want you to enjoy your stay. We've already given her the information. They're working on it as social prefect, and they're going to get us the information we need today. So I mentioned something here. I mentioned code count, right? Each code has a value of 2,000 naira. So what is code count? I need to understand the concept of code count in Team 247 business trips. You can proceed on the trip completely free of charge if you meet the requirements. 1, you can buy this Dubai trip with 600,000 naira if you want to buy the trip. You can pay 600K and buy the trip. All amazing. When you see what we're going to go through, you will understand that 600,000 naira is chicken change, right? For what we are taking you through. So you can buy the trip with 600,000 naira. Each code has a code count value of 2,000 naira for this trip. Different trips have different code count value, right? So what that means is this: even if you don't qualify and you want to go on the Dubai trip with us, with 600,000 naira you pay to your leader, they will take the 600,000 naira and plug you into the trip, and you get everything in the trip, which is way more than 600K, right? And each of the codes, of the 300 codes, has what we call a code count. It is what value, the value is 20,000 naira. What do I mean by that? If you generate 200 codes from NQLS, NQLS means non-qualifying legs, right? Now, when you have your non-qualifying legs, give you 200 codes. 200 codes is going to be used for you to qualify. You still have a deficit of 100 codes to qualify. So you're supposed to have 300 codes. You have 200 from your non-qualifying legs. You have an excess of 100 codes. What we're going to do is simple. We're going to multiply the deficit by the code count value of 2,000 naira. So that's give us 20,000 naira. So if you have 100 codes to go, we multiply that by 2,000 naira. You have 200,000 naira that you will pay to join us on the trip, right? So we have taken your 200 codes that have come from your non-qualifying legs, and then the code count value you now multiply by the deficit, and then you now have what you're going to pay, right? So you will have to pay an extra 200,000 naira to join us on the amazing trip. Now take this note. Do your best to reduce your code count by generating the maximum code possible. So don't just say as let me do 600. No, we want you to go for completely free. So reduce your code count as much as you can, you can, right? Begin to do the work, recruit people, do 296. Then you know that your code count is only 4. Do 260. You know you're only looking at 40 codes now, right? So reduce it. Don't slow down your tempo until the last day of qualification, because you can also qualify. You don't know who is going to join your business. You don't know what the person is going to do in the last 1 week of the business. So don't say, because it's remaining 1 month, you're not going to do it. When it's remaining 1 month, you're supposed to triple your efforts to qualify. And suddenly, people are going to come into your team, and for what's happening, your code count has dropped to the barest minimum, and it's 0. When we went for the Mauritius trip, the code count was 2,400 naira for the Mauritius trip. Lots of people worked for it, and towards the end of it, they got so crazy, and some of them who felt that they were going to pay almost the whole amount of that trip, guess what? The code count dropped completely, and they went on the trip free of charge. So make sure you do the same thing. Make sure you do the same thing, right? So let me show you now our system that you're going to be using. Let me show you the system using Zoom meetings. Pay attention to the system using Zoom meetings, right? So you understand what we're doing. Look at the system using Zoom meetings. Use the big announcement scripts or your direct invitation script, right? We have script for direct invitation. We call them the third-party script, the base script, and the rest of them, right? We have that. So use your script for big announcement or other script that you might use. That's step 1. Invite them to Zoom. Invite them to Zoom. Step 2. They will attend the Zoom meeting. Step 3. They attend Zoom meeting. Step 3. Step 4. You will send them the question and answer PDF. Send them the question and answer PDF. Let them see your questions and get it answered, right? We're going to send out that PDF so that you can do that. So when somebody signs up, when you ask questions, the moment has done with the meeting, the next issue, I'm sending you a PDF that takes care of our question and answers, right? Send it to them. Let them read the question and answer sessions, read the question and answer themselves first. After doing that, the next thing, schedule a 3-way call with your leader, right? Schedule a 3-way call with them. Let your leader now look and talk to them, and the leader is trying to get them to sign up into the business. Do that, and then finally, they will attend their quick start guide, get started training, and then they are up and running. They will sign up. So this is the steps you will take for your Zoom meeting. Get these things down now. Do a screenshot. Big announcements. Invite them. Whatever invitation script we are using, invite them to Zoom to take a look at the presentation, right? They will attend the presentation. From there, you send them the question and answer after the presentation to help them get abreast of what is there in the business. It also reduces the kind of questions they will be asking the leader. Once they are done with that, you join them to the leader in step 5 for a 3-way call, understand the sequence, and after that, they sign up. Once they sign up, you plug them into our QSG, into our IPO, and then you start getting them to repeat the sequence, right? So this is the prospecting system you will be using through Zoom. Then we also have the prospecting system we're going to be using, because we know that not everyone will be on Zoom. Some will be able to watch the Zoom. Some you don't even need to send them the Zoom meeting, right? Because for some people, just like that, they might not be able to handle it. So let's look at the next way, prospecting system using the presentation video. Using the presentation video. I'm going to be putting that video on YouTube, right? I will also have the video sent around. It's on YouTube. I'll put it on YouTube by God's grace probably today. And then I will send out the links to people so that you can now be able to send it to your people and use that to do it. Very powerful, right? Step 1, use what we call the watch and discuss script. The watch and discuss script, I'm going to send it out. It is also the direct invitation script, right? Use the watch and discuss script. Then you invite them to watch the video, right? So you understand step one, you will be using the watch and discuss script. So practice the use of the script. Have it in front of you and learn to use it. Then invite them to watch the video, right? Then they will watch the video. When they have watched the video, next step, send them the question and answer PDF, right? After you are sure they have watched the video, then you schedule your 3-way call with your leader, and then guess what? They sign up and you plug them in, right? So you follow that sequence. You follow that sequence. It makes things a whole lot easier for you. Use the watch and discuss script. Invite them to watch the video, send a question and answer PDF, schedule 3-way calls, attend the quick start guide. Very important, right? So you understand exactly how the system works. If you are doing the 90 days game plan, right, invite a lot of people. Some might not be able to attend the presentation. If somebody misses the video, the presentation the first time, misses it the second time, send him the video the third time. Don't waste time. If you miss the first one, you schedule him for the second one. If it's not clear, send him the third one. Send him the video, sorry. If he attends the first one and tells you it was not clear, please, everybody, hold your ears very well and listen to this one. If he attends the first time and tells you it was not clear because his phone probably is not doing 3G or more, his network was bad, right? Because we try to make sure that what we use here is very effective, right? Right? It could also be our network was bad, but don't let him tell him that it is our network was bad. Let him know that his network was bad. It is highly probable that the next one you send him to will still not be clear. So what is the solution? Use the video. If the man attends and says it wasn't clear and he logs out and says, I tried to log in, it wasn't clear. Okay, you know what? You are lucky we just have a video of this. We have a video of this. Can I send you the video so that you can watch it and we'll take it from there? He says, yes. Send him the video. Let him watch the video. Let him watch it. Tell him. Just go through it fully. Right? Now, you know why I prefer YouTube to, why I prefer we do YouTube to using, what do you call it? Using the normal video sending out. You want to forward YouTube, you will still use your data. So when the man is looking at it, if you press forward, you will wait for it to spool and spool and spool and get there, right? So the man will just patiently be following it gradually until he gets to the end. But if you give him a normal video, he can decide to forward it, sees network marketing and drops it, and he tell you, I know it's all about. Is it not network marketing? I know about network marketing. I know everything about it, right? So you might want to use YouTube instead of using the video, but the video also works, right? So understand the prospecting system. Let us use it. Now, let us understand the getting started cycle. The getting started cycle, when you understand the getting started cycle, you also know how to sponsor people effectively. The step 1 in the getting started cycle, step 1 in getting them started is use the SMO checklist. Use the SMO checklist, very, very important. The next thing after using the SMO checklist is step 2 in getting them started cycle and getting them started properly is to use the SMO checklist again. Use it again, right? Ensure that it's being used. Step 3 in getting them started properly is what? Use the SMO checklist again. That is what you need to use. There's no long story inside. The SMO checklist has defined the structure of the business. That is what, when you take them through it line by line, you understand that this is what needs to be done. And for the period of the 90 days game plan, don't do the SMO checklist in 1 month, if it's 5 weeks. Do it in 1 week. Everybody who signs up with you, let the SMO checklist be completed in 1 week. Those are the people that are plugging into the fast track system. That is the 90 days game plan. SMO checklist in 1 week. That is it. You sign up somebody today, tomorrow you sit down with him, you take him through the SMO checklist, How do you sit down with him when he's in Kano? Through Zoom. Zoom allows you to do a 40-minute conversation with him. No, one-on-one can take any duration of time. 24 hours, you can have one-on-one meeting. Zoom won't cut you off. But if you are talking to two people now, two different meetings, then it becomes 40 minutes. Right? So as far as once you start sponsoring somebody, one-on-one, you can talk for as long as you want. So by the time you start doing that with them, guess what's happening? You are sponsoring them using the SMO. Let them know what they need to do. Now let's look at the script. The big announcement script, simple. Hi John, how are you and family? Blah blah blah. You greet, hope everyone is doing well this period. Guy says yes, okay. That's a greeting. Okay, quick one. I'm rushing off the phone now, but there's good news. Do you have 2 minutes of time to talk to me? Something like that. The guy says yes. What's up? I'm making a very big announcement to all my close friends on Zoom on social and so day by social and so time, and I'm making it only people I respect, and you are one of them. Can I count on you to be there? The guy says yes, I will be there. What's it all about? The guy says, what's it all about? What do you do? You said to him, it's a very big announcement. If I told you over the phone, it wouldn't be a big announcement anymore, right? I want you to be there to hear it from me and not from someone else. The guy getting out, okay, wow, this thing that you want me to hear from you, not from someone else, it might be something very serious, right? And he's beginning to think whatever he's thinking, that's his problem. And that is the truth. I want him to hear this business from me and not from somebody else. So as a friend, can I count on you to be on Zoom on Sunday by 3 o'clock? If he says he will not come, you reply, wow, I thought I could count on you. But no problem, that's all right. And you are playing a psychological game on him. He might want to say, it's not that, I won't come, I have blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'll see what I can do. But if he says, I will come, you say, thank you very much. I knew I could count on you, right? And then you will send him the Zoom invitation link. Big announcement script is used for people in your hot market, those that who are close to you, your mom, your dad, your friends, your close friends, siblings, right? Those are the people. Call them, don't message them. Big announcement is not done by messaging, it is a call, right? Very important. After that, you send them the reservation SMS, which we're going to be sending out to you, right? And then for the reminder call for the big announcement is like this. Hi, John, how are you doing? Right? Now, I'm calling to confirm you got the link for my big announcement today by so and so time. Have you downloaded Zoom? Allow him to answer. Then you ask him, have you downloaded Zoom? It is not, I am calling to call you, I'm calling to remind you. No, you're not calling to remind him. Right? You're calling to ask him if he has gotten the link you sent him and if he has downloaded Zoom. Because you are Zoom, he's going to come. Right? So you tell him how to activate Zoom once he enters, tell him once he has when he enters, click on join audio, right? Tell him to do this. Click on the link, put the missing ID, put the password, and then once you enter, click on join audio so that you can hear what is being said. Very simple. How do you make the invitation to attend the petition using the watch and discuss scripts? The watch and discuss script is used for your one market, your office colleague, your friends, your acquaintances, people you know, right? How do you do that? Simple. You call your friend, Tunde, good morning, how are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. You greet him. Yeah, Tunde, he responds, what's up, bro? What's happening? You say, I hope you are well and safe. You're warming him up, right? I hope you are well and safe during these difficult moments in our history. Just believe that we will all get through this very soon. I believe you will be free on Sunday by 3 p.m. to look through an information at my disposal. The guy says, what important? What information? You continue. Tunde, I came across this business mastery summit promoted on Zoom, and it's really helping people make great cash flow in a slow economy like Nigeria today. The concept really blew my mind, and you popped into my head the moment I saw it. I know you're a sharp person and pay great attention to details. That is why I'm giving you this information. The concept will be discussed on Sunday by 3 p.m. on Zoom. If I sent you the details of the meeting, would you make time to attend the session? Let him respond. Guy says yes. You say, if he says no, you say, okay, no problem, no, not a big deal at all. You continue what you are doing, no problem, you can dismiss. But if he says yes, you continue. I will be sending you the link to the Zoom meeting so you can plug in on Sunday by 3 p.m. I will call you after the session so we can discuss the way forward. God bless you. Simple. You are done. We will also send out this script to the people that will be joining the 90 days plan, right? All these things are going to be put inside the group where people are joining the 90 days game plan, and over again, we can get this done, right? Great. And then to conclude, you need to understand the regimented workflow for full-timers. If you're a full-timer, to run the 90 days game plan as a full-timer, this is what you need to do, right? This is what your activity needs to look like for a full-timer. You must put in as a full-timer a minimum of 8 hours every day. Every day, put in 8 hours for you to function as a full-timer, right? Very important. 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Cell meeting of champions. You must attend our cell meetings every day. 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. cell meetings of champions, right? Then you have 1 hour to get to the office to do whatever you want to do. Then 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. reminder calls to those attending the presentations of the day. So those who have booked for 3 o'clock, you want to remind them, right? You send a reminder call, and follow-up calls once done with the reminder calls, right? So once the reminder calls are done, you start doing follow-up calls. So for all the presentations in a day, you need to send them the invitation. Send to the reminders. Then from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., make all the follow-up calls in your diary. Make all the calls in your diary. Your diary must be your best friend for the next 90 days. Because that's what you're going to use to schedule your day. If somebody is telling you, let's have lunch on Sunday, on Monday by 4 o'clock. First of all, carry your diary and open. Monday, 4 o'clock, I'm supposed to be meeting somebody in so and so place. Somebody is trying to make an appointment with you. Okay, please hold on. Let me consult my diary to know what is happening at that time first. You might say, okay, diary. Right? They begin to see in a different light. Because you have appointments, you are running the program. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. is time for booking of new prospects for presentations. Make sure you do about 50 calls every day. Begin to book new people. Now, some of you have been wondering, where will I get people to book? I will tell you at the end. You already know, but I will tell you at the end. 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. is your break time. Take your break. Take your break. Don't say you want to call, you want to make use of every time. Take that 1 hour, stand up, walk around. You are not made of logs, right? You're a human being. You need to refresh yourself. Walk around, stretch your backs, eat food, take a drink, relax yourself for 1 hour. 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. is prospecting activities. This is where you generate the names to call. You can generate names from different ways, right? I don't want you to do questionnaires during this period. Questionnaires can really take up your strength. But for everybody who attends the presentation you have invited, you remember you're starting with 500 names, right? Invite all of them. For everybody who attends, if they sign up, we'll have work to do with those ones, right? If they have not signed up, tell them that we have a system that can get them to start the business even before they sign up, right? And that involves them giving us 50 names. We send those people a message, right? We'll give them the message, they send the message to those people, and guess what's going to be happening? Those 50 names they gave to us, we will start inviting them. Those ones will come, some will sign up. We keep them on hold for these other people for their upline to sign up first, right? But from those who don't sign up, we collect 50 names from them again. They will come, some will not sign up, we'll collect 50 names from them. If you learn the art of getting names from people who have not signed up, you will have no need to make any other name list. Because these people will continue to give you a list, you will continue to call, and you will never run out of prospects. That's one system we developed in my team, and that system is very effective. So always learn how to get a name list from people who have not signed up, right? That's what you'll be doing during the prospecting activities. That's why we put 2 hours for that, so that you can actually get names from them, right? Then from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., you will now move into completing booking. So those who have given you a list the previous day, or who have sent the messages to their people, you start calling them, you start booking them. Book them, call them, call them, call them. 6 p.m. closing time. So by 6 p.m., you stop all calls, you close. Of course, we are still in the period of the coronavirus, right? So you need to start getting home. You have to get home, eat, relax yourself, and then 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. start again. This time around, online. Online. You go on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is, you send up one more messages to people, they respond, see people who have responded to you, and engage them in a discussion and begin to invite them. 2 hours every night, online. You're going to build an amazing business. By 11 p.m., go to sleep. Wake up the next morning again, 5 a.m., 6 a.m., join us again, and restart the cycle. That is what the full-timer will do. What of the part-timer? What is the regimented workflow of a part-timer? A part-timer must put in 4 hours every day. 4 hours. So you close by 6, you must put in to 10 o'clock. But do your 4 hours in this sequence. 1 hour cell meeting of champions. So whether you like it or not, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. is your cell meeting if you're a part-timer. Put that 1 hour in. 1 hour for follow-up calls. 1 hour for booking of prospects. Booking calls, 1 hour. 1 hour for prospecting. That is getting people to give you name lists for you to call for them. 1 hour. Call for them. It's also going to pay you. Don't mind. 1 hour. So for the part-timer, 1 hour cell meeting, 1 hour for following up on people who have come for presentation, 1 hour for booking of new people, and 1 hour for prospecting new people, right? So you can get their names and numbers and book them. Very important. And then this is our weekly tracker, so that we keep track of what we are doing in the business for the whole 90 days. This is for week 1. You have to get for week 2, week 3, up to the 90 complete 12th week, right? So you can see how it goes. On Sunday, that the day is there. General bookings. How many calls? Key in your numbers. How many general bookings did you do? How many people did you book on Sunday to attend presentation? How many booking calls did you do on Sunday? Write the number. General third-party call list. How many people did you call to give you, that is prospecting. How many people did you call to give you names of 50 name lists? How many people did you collect 50 name lists from that day? Write it down. How many people attended presentation that day? Write it down. How many follow-up calls did you do that day? Write it down. And finally, how many codes were generated in your team that day? Write the number of codes generated in your team that day. Write it down. Sorry, not codes generated in your team. The number of codes you generated yourself that day. How many people signed up that day under you? Write it down. Key your numbers. Do same thing for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then also on Saturday, you will do your weekly summary. Total number of bookings done that week, you write it down. Total number of third-party call lists you generated, write it down. Total number of attendance from you that week. Number of people who attended the presentation that week, write it down. Total number of follow-up calls you made, you write it down. Total number of calls generated that week, write it down. So you keep track of your business. And this is what you will share with the accountability partner you have. Right? This is what you're going to share with the person. So do it for week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, all through the week. Do it. It is there for you. Right? Write it down. So, gentlemen and ladies, you need to get rich here. Get rich here. That's what we're going to do over the next 90 days. What we are doing now is something that is going to be so amazing. We started at 320, 100 people have filtered themselves out. What we are left with is 222. The 222 of you, I congratulate you. You guys have plugged into this system. What you need to do next, if you want to join the 90 days plan, send a message to your leader. Tell your leader, I want to join the 90 days plan. Right? Your leader will demand your 10,000 naira of you. Once you pay the 10,000 naira, go back and tell your leader that you have paid your 10,000 naira, and guess what is going to happen? They will send you the link with which to join the business. They will add you to the business. They'll add you, right? So you will join their team, you join the link, and then we take it from there and begin to work with you, right? So if you want to join the 90 days plan, we are not going to post the account numbers on the screen now. What you need to do, request from your leader, from your G leader, the account number. Request for the account number from your G leader. tell them you need that the account number so that you can pay. So your G leader will send you the account number of the person who is entitled, who is supposed to collect it in your team. You will pay into that account, and once it is done, we will now plug you into the main team from where we are going to monitor your progress. Right? That is what we're going to do. So we're not just going to say join everybody. No, we're not going to do that. Only those who are paid at 10,000 naira is going to be done for that way. Now, for those who are paid 20,000 naira for the initial one, you are paid for 2 months. You paid for June and you have paid for July, right? So you have qualified to run the program for 2 months and win the prize, right? But if you want to do the 90 days game plan on your own, you are free. No big deal at all. But if you want to work with the team, where we are going to be putting a lot of mentoring, where we're going to be looking at people, where we're going to be showing you the code count as it is happening. As people are bringing codes, we write their names, we write their codes, we write their names, we update the codes that they have done. Those codes are going to be updated by the leaders. And I will also, it also be, once it's done, I will be taking my time to go from my DTC and my transactions. I'm going to be checking everybody who is doing this. Don't worry, I will have the time to do that, right? I will check in it, making sure that everybody doing this is using the correct sponsor. So if I see this person's code sponsored by this person, I will put it down in the group how it's going to be done. I will check who is the sponsor. I log into my DTC or my genealogy, I type the ID, it comes out already. I know what to do, right? Great, I see people already paying, congratulations. Those of you who have paid already, congratulations. So talk to your G leader, they will tell you who will give you the names to call, right? So if you don't know who your G leader is, you don't know who to speak to, please track your upline leaders. They will tell you the exact person that you should be talking to. Send them a message, tell them you want to join the 90 days plan. And the leaders will also come on the groups and post it for you to see. If you're not on the group, please ensure you are joined to the group. So the leaders will also post the information in the group and then put the account number on the group. Those of you who want to pay, you pay to the account number and then tell your leader that you have paid to join the program, right? Some of you will win over $1 million, over $1 million, and you will see it happen, right? By the end of June, you see it, or we'll have another meeting like this, and somebody will have won over $1 million from those who will sign up into this project. I congratulate all of you. For tomorrow, we have our meeting by 3 o'clock. The link for the meeting tomorrow is the Business Mastery Summit. The Business Mastery Summit. That is the link for the meeting tomorrow, right? If you are not sure of the link, confirm before you send people the link to people. Sometimes we're running Business Mastery Summit. Some people will be in explanation of the La Buena Vida. They're not the same, right? It's not the same. And then we've also changed the name of the explanation of La Buena Vida link. We've changed the name to the La Buena Vida Business Mastery Meeting. We'll change it to La Buena Vida Business Mastery Meeting. The address is still the same. The message ID is still the same. The link is still the same. Only the name change. We don't need to change it. Just click or send them the explanation of La Buena Vida, right? You can change the name when you're sending it. But if you click on that same link, it is opening the same meeting for the weekday meeting. But for the Sunday meeting, it is the Business Mastery Summit. We're going to send it out so that you too can send it out to your people and everybody have the correct link to send. The meeting time is tomorrow, 3 o'clock. This is time for you to start your invitation into the meeting tomorrow by 3 o'clock. Leaders, call your downlines together now. Let each one start making invitation for 20 people to join the meeting tomorrow. For those people who have completed their program, 20 people. But for those of you who have not completed your SMO checklist, you are making 50 big announcement invitation. 50 big announcement invitation, or whatever kind of invitation you're going to be making, your leader will direct you. 50 calls is what you're making today for tomorrow's meeting. And everybody you sign up is going to be part of the people that will be plugged in to help you hit your goals in the 90 days game plan. We are up to something big here. Don't blow it. I challenge you, don't blow it. Don't be those that at the end of 90 days will be wondering what the hell happened. Don't be one of those that will be watching what's happened over the next 90 days. Be one of those that will make it happen. Struggle to get this done, and you will be happy you did. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Enjoy the day. Bye for now.